Guess it helps if I actually put myself on screen, right? What's going on, everybody? Fuck me. This is the most annoying shit ever. Like, hey, you got a YouTube strike. What's the strike for? Well, this company claims you're stealing their music, but it's not their music. Here's the copyright owner. Well, they said it's theirs, but it's not. Oh, by the way, here's an email saying they admit they're not the copyright owner, but they just go and strike stuff. And since they do it first, they get the money from streams. And if you don't give them the money, then they strike the video to get it taken down. Fucking using YouTube and YouTube being explicitly complicit and stealing money from people. What a bunch of fags. Oh my holy shit. You know what? Hold on. We're gonna do this. I wonder if this will work. Let's do this. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Let's do this. So here we go. The company who copyright struck has multiple claims on multiple videos. They do not own the copyright, but they claim and strike music. Thank you for the information. Are you the owner of the music? No, I just told you. They don't own the copyright and they're striking it. The copyright owner finds their copyrighted protected music on YouTube, blah, 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 blah. Are you human? Yes. I just told you 3 times they do not own the copyright and showed you emails saying that. If you think you're the owner of the copyright, like, what the fuck? These people are retarded. Absolutely retarded. This is insane. How the fuck? Oh my god. This is outsourcing. This is the rest of the yeah. Sounds like testicular. Yes, and I've been dealing with this since yesterday. Fuck. Makes 0 sense. You know what? Let's put them on blast. Let's put them on blast. United. There we go. That's not what I want. Let's. I should probably pull that up. Present share screen. Yeah, you would think of all the people complaining about this online for everybody. And if we put it out on Twitter. Put it out on Twitter. Like, hey, YouTube, look, these people are scamming people with fake copyright claims. Well, if they think they're the rightful owner of the video, United Media is this fucking scam. They're in Germany too. I'm half tempted to call up some buddies and be like, hey, you want to take a trip to Germany and deal with some people? Fuck off. Biggest piles of shit I've ever seen. Yeah, and they just ignore the fact that I have emails from the company saying they do not own the copyright. Oh my god, they just asked. Do better help with that. Can you explain it in a simple but in an understanding way? I am receiving false copyright claims on my videos. Let's see how much more retardation the people who work at YouTube can deal today. Fuck off. Fuck, I goddamn hate YouTube. Fucking YouTube. Biggest pile of shit on the planet. Fucking faggots. YouTube, you're a bunch of faggots. I hope whoever has to watch this hears how much of a bunch of fucking faggots you are. Anyway, how's everybody else's day going? Oh, fuck my life. You know, it's not bad enough that Monday I felt kind of shitty. I thought it was allergies. Tuesday I had a splitting migraine and felt nauseous. And I was like, oh, fuck, allergies are giving me a migraine. Started throwing up Tuesday night. Wake up Wednesday morning, shivering and sweating at the same time. Like, oh, fuck, I'm actually sick. Actually fucking sick. Then Thursday Thursday, same shit. Same shit. Friday, I finally start feeling a little bit better. I don't have a fever. Everything's on the up and up. Come Saturday, hey, Sleazy, fuck you. Fuck your channel. Here's some fake copyright claims. Fucking faggot assholes. Ruin everything for everybody. Fucking piles of shit. Have tempted to make some fake claims like to the German government. These people are fascist and secretly talk about plotting to overthrow the government in Germany. I gotta watch their doors get kicked in. Fuck. You know what's funny? I probably don't even have to fake it. I just have to say it. I heard these people might be fascist. I heard these people might be fascist, German government. You might want to go check on them. So we see what happens when they don't even have to make it up. You just say might be. Might be. It's what they deserve. If you're gonna run around fake copy striking channels to get money, like it's a scam, right? So they claim the music. If you don't fight the music, they get all the money from your videos. If you challenge it, they call it a copyright strike, which then gets removed from your channel. And YouTube's just like, no, this is fine. This is fine. Fuck off. All right. These fucking bastards. I'm fucking done with it. All right, time to do what I'm actually here for, which is complain about woke shit, complain about Fallout and get a video absolutely ratioed, laugh at Disney, who's claiming First Amendment and firing of Gina Carano, make fun of Star Wars, and if I have more energy, we'll go from there. I'm still exhausted. But y'all don't care if I'm fucking exhausted. You want the videos and the rants. I know what you're here for, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. It's no BSing and pussyfooting around. Do the goddamn stream. All right. If everybody's here, make sure you smash that like button. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it to get over this fake copyright strike garbage. All right. Where's all my shit? There we go. 89 beers in. God. I know you're not, but it's also possible you are. I'm not gonna assume on that one. Uh, all right. Yeah, I don't know if you hear the digging. Holy shit. Like, holy shit. Well, one last thing. To better help with that, can you explain in a simple but in an understanding way I'm receiving false copyright claims on my videos? I know how important this is to you. We all make mistakes. The first time you get a copyright strike, you'll need to go through copyright school. Like, holy shit. Holy shit. Okay. It's like, what's the mark? Probably fake, false, lies. Fake equals not real. Not real. Fucking god damn it. You know what? This is what we get for not pushing east during World War II. Not getting rid of every other goddamn country. This is why I say we lost World War II. We actually did. We let feminism seep through. We let it seep through for like 60 something years. And so it invaded all the fucking women in the West, even the ones who claim to be trad. They're not fucking trad. They're pretending. They're pretending because they know. They know they're getting old and their eggs are drying up and they're becoming useless and nobody wants them anymore. All they are is throwaways at the end of the night. Ah, fuck. Anywho. Anywho, oh, okay. I got it together. I got it together. Holy shit. Holy shit. What's up, Danielle? What's up? I wonder if this video is getting taken down for hate speech now. Now that I spent almost 10 minutes calling YouTube a bunch of fucking faggots. Oh, I fucking hate YouTube so much. Oh, okay, hold on. I didn't do a proper hello. What's going on, Danielle? How you doing? Oh, Patrick, what's going on, buddy? How's everything going? Oh, yeah, and I'm here for it. Oh, whatever. These all saved to StreamYard. I'll re-upload it. Whatever. I don't give a shit. I do better on the videos than I do the live streams. So, oh, let's go. Let's go. Oh, let's figure this out. All right, so here we go. Are you ready for Capcom? Are you ready for Capcom? How they're bending over and spreading their cheeks for Western localizers. God, how many videos I've made on Capcom? How it just gets progressively worse and worse. Uh, Damn light broke. Everything looks fucking weird. Oh well, fuck it. Nobody cares about how I look, right? It's just about the article. Uh, you are this generation's rooftop Korean. I don't think so. Rooftop Koreans were fucking based. Actually, stood on roofs with guns. I'm yelling at a platform that they're complicit in extortion because they get a cut of it, right? Uh, all right, here we go. Here we go. Sort of. Here we go. God, I need to get together. I'm still all over the place. So I've been covering Capcom's descent into absolute madness with buying into DEI for months and months now, how they keep pushing the woke leftists, how they keep going for Western localizers who utterly destroy everything they do, have come out and said how much they rely on their Western localizers. And when the localizers tell them, hey, we need to censor this because the Western market doesn't like beautiful women with big bobs and big butts, how they just want to say, oh, that's a good idea. We'll censor it. And they can't figure out why. Why? All these companies that do this are losing their money, in absolutely losing all their money. Well, Nintendo's like, we need to hire more people to keep up with the trend. It's almost like you guys are functionally stupid. But here we go. Capcom attempts to run PR for Western localizers, praises in-house team for keeping games culturally sensitive and promoting inclusivity through language and representation. Yeah, just buzzwords. Buzzwords for the feminists out there destroying everything good. And yet again, throwing their hat into the ongoing discourse surrounding Western localizers, continual disrespecting of Japanese media, rather than committing to ensuring accuracy within their own localization's teamwork, Capcom has instead attempted to put a positive spin on some of the industry's worst practices. Worst practices. They are going with the DEI initiative. They're going with BlackRock, who themselves have said, "Hey, people figured out who we are. We need to rebrand our company. We need to change what everything's called." They're too slow and can't figure out that they're behind the ball and they're about to bankrupt their own company. Entering the fray on April 11th by the way of a lengthy post published to the official Twitter account of their in-house localization team, the Resident Evil and Mega Man series developer began their PR play by asserting to players localization isn't just about translating words, it's about adapting the game for a global audience. There is no global audience. There is no global audience. You have people who pick your game up because it has something specific about it that they like. If you pander to everybody, that means it's for nobody. It's for nobody. Think cultural nuances, idioms, and regional flair. A good localization makes players feel right at home wherever in the world they are. No, 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 no. I don't play Fallout because I live in a post-nuclear wasteland. It's not representative of me at all, but it's a good game. How I guess I should preface that. You know, I don't live in a nuclear wasteland yet. Oh, here we go. What is localization? Embark on a global adventure through the lens of global or game localization beyond mere translation. We're diving into the art of cultural adaptation. Cultural adaptation. Didn't they call that what is it? Fuck, what is it? Appropriation? You're appropriating culture. You're appropriating culture, Capcom. Localization isn't just about translating words, it's about adapting the game for a global audience. I already ran on a rant about that. The importance of context. Lost in translation? Not. Yes, it is. You lost everything in translation. If you changed it from its original wording and what it originally meant, you lost the translation. Preserving the vibe is key. Jokes, references, and even gameplay elements might need a little cultural remix. So you're appropriating culture. I might have to tweet that out. Capcom is appropriating people's cultures. We need to boycott them. Also, they buy into DEI. Boycott them. Hit them from both sides, and nobody will buy their game. Bridging the linguistic gap. Well, hold on. Isn't that counterintuitive to what you just said about lost in translation? Guys, it's all backwards speak. It makes no sense. Cultural sensitivity in characters. Character design and development must be culturally sensitive. I'm gonna have to wear a rice hat one day. Just and play some Capcom games. I'll go buy some from like a used bin somewhere so I don't actually give Capcom money. Adapting humor and wit. Human often relies on cultural references and wordplay, making it a challenging aspect of game localization. Translators must carefully navigate puns, jokes, and cultural references to maintain the intended comedic effect. Dude, some of the most racist people on the planet are Asian. Like, I'm just gonna throw that out there now. Some of the most, aside from the liberals, like they don't adapt the joke. They change it to what they think is funny, which usually means dumping on men and making women fat. Consistency in terminology. Trying to rewrite the dictionary to mean what they want it to mean so it sounds better for them. That's all this is. Turning to address the complaint that many Western localizers tend to overwrite a given title's Japanese identity in favor of appealing to a larger audience. Capcom then affirmed that, as far as they were concerned, it was more important to preserve the vibe of a game than to provide players with an accurate translation of its original source. That contradicts the damn post right here. Oh my god. Yeah, see, they just lie to you about everything. They just lie about everything. Yeah, this breaks down everything they said in the tweet, which I already did because I'm smart. I've got a 199 IQ. Just kidding, I'm mildly retarded myself. All right, some more of the cover in the tweet. Where's the rest of it? All right, so back to it. Interestingly, as noted above, this is not the first time Capcom, whose own history of international censorship includes covering up Ashley and Ava's default outfits in the Resident Evil 4 remake, yes, censored for Western audiences. You know, the same audience that touts women making OnlyFans and being online prostitutes. But put it in a video game. It's terrible. It's terrible. Editing out Japanese rising sun imagery from E Honda's stage in the Capcom Fighting Collection. Yeah. So yeah, erasing Japanese history for American audiences. And completely removing R. Micah's butt slap from her Super Arts animation Street Fighter V. That's right. Sexiness is not allowed in video games, only on OF. Only on OF is sexiness allowed. How dare you? How dare you think a fake character looks sexy? In 2023 social sustainability statement published to their official investor relations page, the company argued that depending on the country, simply translating games developed under Japanese norms can end up hurting users unexpectedly due to historical, religious, or cultural differences. Which is why, if you ever notice, they never put the transgender flags in Middle East releases. They never do it. They only bend the knee to the woke weirdos and the transgender weirdos in the West. Oh my God, stop it. All right. So yeah, long story short, Capcom is going full in on bending over and spreading their cheeks for the Western woke weirdos, doing absolutely nothing to make the company sustainable, shitting on its investors, making sure that they don't make money to suck off some transgender weirdo. Another company that's going to end up absolutely failing in the next couple of years. And I love to see it. I love to see it. I can't wait for all the layoffs, all of them. I want them all gone. I want to start from zero. Zero. It depends on the rooftop Korean. I just want my sexy Chun Li and toggle the table of contents, Cammy. Oh, well, I don't. You must not have watched the video I did on that. How they were complaining and trying to censor Cammy, which means Chun Li's not far behind. Like regal mindset. Regal mindset. That was terrible. That was terrible. That was terrible. Forgive me, chat. We are all mildly retarded. Well, Patrick might be excessively retarded. Mildly unemployed. There it is. There it is. uh just leave it up for a couple of seconds. There's a reason I stopped here, just saying. uh God. God, it's so weird. It's so weird watching. I mean, I get it, right? Because all these Japanese and Korean companies have different companies that run their US divisions. And that's where the wokeness comes from. So when they send it over to their beta company in the West, they just kind of like, we're gonna censor all this because we need to. And they're just like, okay, whatever. If you guys fail, we just fire all of you. We just fire all of you. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Oh, this is all right. Let's talk about Gina Carano for a second. Let's talk about Gina Carano for a second. Because this one gets funny. This one gets real funny real quick. And I know some of you. All right, there we go. Okay. Like I know some of you don't care about Gina Carano. You just want to see Disney burn, and that's okay. But for most of these articles, I just glance and see if like there's a paragraph, and I'm like, is this worth talking about? And I'm usually like, nah, this is kind of stupid. I don't feel like talking about it. Happens to a lot of stuff I try and make, but this one, first paragraph, I was like, oh, this is great. I'm gonna love it. So when I do laugh at these, sometimes it's legitimate. Sometimes it's legitimate. I tried doing the highlight thing and picking out specific stuff. I hated it. It felt too rigged. I like flying off the cuff more. Feels more natural. You know, I don't have to edit stuff. I just have to edit out stuff for YouTube. Uh, all right, so here we go with the burning of Disney. So Gina's Carano, God damn it. So Gina Carano's lawsuit is moving forward. Disney is not upset about that. You know, everybody complained that, what was it? When Gina said she had freedom of speech, doesn't mean the company can't fire you. It's a private company. They can do whatever they want. Yeah, well, guess who's using that argument against Gina Carano to say they can say whatever they want about her? Disney attempts to dismiss Gina Carano's wrongful termination lawsuit, argues First Amendment provides a complete defense against the Mandalorian actress's claims. They're allowed to use the First Amendment, but she's not. In offering their first official response to former Mandalorian actress Gina Carano's wrongful termination lawsuit, Disney has moved to dismiss her legal action on the grounds that, in their opinion, the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution provides them the right to dissociate its own artistic message from Carano's outspoken political beliefs. We can use our First Amendment, but you can't. As previously reported, thanks to financial and legal assistance from Tesla company founder Elon Musk, God, Elon messes up a lot of things. God, when he says, "Yeah, this is stupid," I'm backing it. I'm gonna help destroy all this woke nonsense. Boy, he sure kept to his word. The former Cara Dune actress announced her intent to take the House of Mouse and its subsidiary studio to court on February 6th via a lengthy post made to her official Twitter account. All right, I covered that, so I'll skip most of that. That's in a previous video. If you want to go back and watch it, I'm not reading an entire thing again. Nothing could be further from the truth, she countered. The truth is, I was being hunted down from everything I posted to every post I liked because I was not in line with the acceptable narrative at the time. My words were consistently twisted and demonized and dehumanized me as an alt-right extremist. It was a bullying smear campaign aimed at silencing, destroying, and making an example out of me. 100%. That's all they do. All they do is they make lies. They call employers, they call friends, they try and make you sound like a terrible human being so that you will shut up and do what they tell you. See, the problem with me is getting kind of old. You know, I'm 35 now. Knees don't work as good as they used to. It's kind of hard for me to bend my knee. At least I have that excuse now, but it's always been like that. All right, more of her tweets. Look at why I always called it transphobe. For making droid noises from Star Wars. She further invited Beep Bop Boop, seen below, was previously directed to the online bullies and did not in any way denigrate transgender people. I mean, I thought it was funny. Give us your pronouns. R2D2 noises. Interestingly, the same constitutional American right to free speech that Disney has pointed in defense of their cutting ties with Carano, filing a motion to dismiss Carano's lawsuit on April 9th, the House of Mouse attorney argued that Disney has the constitutional right not to associate its artistic expression with Carano's speech, such as the First Amendment provides a complete defense to Carano's claims. You can fire somebody wrongfully and claim it's a First Amendment issue. I need to get Sean back in here to argue the legality of that one. That because like if you flip that, you can say I have the First Amendment protection to say whatever I want during the company while I'm in the company. Like it doesn't work one way and not the other. It has to go both ways. It's kind of what a right is. Everybody gets it or no one does. As Karana's own fame rose with her character, Karana began engaging with the fans and the public in a manner that, in Disney view, came to distract from and undermine Disney's own expressive efforts. Disney, you fired these people and you lost billions of dollars. How are you saying that it's her fault? Okay. Yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Carano's decision to publicly trivialize the Holocaust by comparing criticism of political conservatives to annihilation of millions of Jewish people, notably not thousands, was the final straw for Disney. As a Jew, you silencing someone who's speaking out is kind of you doing that, not them. Hey, pointing out that like this is how all this started, and you being like, "Shut up, you can't say that. Don't tell them what we're doing." Kind of makes you look like the bad guys. Corrada's claims are all barred by the First Amendment. They then asserted, as the Supreme Court held in Hurley v. Irish American Gay, Lesbian, and Bisexual Group of Boston. You know, maybe it was a good idea to follow in Fallout's footsteps and just nuke Boston. The First Amendment embodies the core principle of speaker's autonomy that bars the state from dictating to expressive enterprises what to say, how to say, and whom to say it through. As the court further held in Boy Scouts of America versus Dale, that principle means that the state cannot force an employer engaged in speech to speak through an employee whose own views or public profile could compromise the employer's own messages, even if the employee does not express her views on the job. Am I understanding that right? That principle means that the state cannot force an employer engaged in speech to speak through an employee. Well, that's the state. That doesn't have anything to do with companies. Right? The state can't force your speech. Theoretically. I know they do all the time. But theoretically. We're talking about individuals here. To this end, Disney then affirms state law can protect employees' political activity without violating the employer's free speech rights. Quoted by the UCLA. Fuck the UCLA. They're garbage. Absolute garbage. I would love to see them dismantled. What state law cannot do, however, is force entities to create speech products to speak through writers or singers or actors whose own speech and public profile could, in the employer's view, compromise the employer's ability to express itself in its own chosen manner. Carano's suit contravenes that rule. It is an impermissible effort to invoke state power to override a private entity's decision about what to say in its own art and how to say it. But she's not putting that. I need to get Sean on. I want to see if I can get Sean on to talk about this. Because it sounds like they're both arguing past each other and it's not making sense to me. But then again, I am mildly retarded. Yeah, so I'm going to call this one here. I'm going to talk to Sean. I'm going to see if I can get him on to go over this. I would like to do that. Because I'm just a moron on the internet. I'm not no fancy lawyer. I'm not a practicing attorney. Oh, if you know, you know. You know, you know. All right. Starting to lose my voice. This is not going to be fun later. All right. I might cut this one short, but I at least want to get the follow-up video out because I'm going to rant. I'm going to rant a lot, and this is probably going to hurt. I hope she thought. I ran blue at someone water and didn't hit anything. Yeah, that's what happens when you're too busy doing the deed with goats. You don't actually function at doing anything else. You spend all your time with goats. What do they think that was gonna? Oh, okay, so political rant here. Political rant here. In a country whose technical founding, right? Because we know the history is there before. And we know the Star of David was on flags before Israel exists. It was just canonized into its own country. Finally, finally. But it wasn't all canonized at once, right? It was split up, and some of it was given to the weirdos who mess with goats. But day one since its existence, it was attacked by multiple countries. Multiple countries. While the rest of the world is using Cold War gear, Israel's using World War II Shermans. Shermans, and is invaded by multiple countries and absolutely ruined them. And this happened several times over the next couple of decades, where Israel had outdated texts and curb stomped the goat fuckers. Curb stomped them so bad they quit trying. Took the Sinai Peninsula, told Egypt, hey, if you just accept that we have a right to exist in our homeland, we will give you the entire Sinai Peninsula back. We'll give you everything. They said, okay, and Israel gave it back. But now, somewhere in 2024, they thought it was a good idea to try it again. When Israel now has modern tech, if they beat you with World War II tech, what makes you think you have a chance in a modern world when they have modern tech? Fuck. These, I guess this is all the inbreeding, that 60 IQ. What does Roaring Skull might mean we are the bad guys? That doesn't mean shit. Okay. I hope you notice I dumbed that down for people who don't know. God bless. Well, don't let your goats around in Iranian. uh, I hate what they're doing to the Punisher. They're making him absolute beta cuck. Wokeness destroys everything. Wokeness destroyed everything. I know Patrick likes going through my comments section and laughing. But Patrick, have you noticed when everybody asks me to define woke, I do it eloquently and very simply, and they never reply after that? It's almost like I have an exact definition, and they're like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, he got me. I was gonna own the white guy. Of course they have. They've always hated Frank Castle. Because he's a real dude. Like, fuck. What was the movie? What was the Kevin Bacon movie? Kevin Bacon movie where he goes after. Because I thought it was really good. Death Sentence. Death Sentence. Like, I thought that was an actual good, like, wannabe Punisher story. Yeah, okay, yes, but let's not pretend like they weren't facing. Well, it wasn't the T-60s? Was it Oh fuck! They had fucking Shermans. They had fucking Shermans on the front line, fighting Russian tanks. Air quotes modern Russian tanks, and winning. But yes, I get your point. But you went too autistic and missed the joke. Just don't fuck with the chosen people. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. What's going on, buddy? Why is my phone doing weird shit? I thought they were just most of them were the Fireflies. Well, mildly upgraded Fireflies, but yeah. But let's not pretend like Russian tanks are anything to be scared of other than in numbers. They're still pretty crunchy. All right. Are you ready for me to rant and get a video absolutely ratioed on YouTube? Because Fallout is the next Star Wars where a bunch of normies are going to absolutely love it, but all the fans are pissed off. Are y'all ready for are y'all ready to watch me seethe at making a show woke? I actually had to take notes on this because there was so much wrong. There was so much wrong. There is so much wrong with the Fallout series, and it's all Bethesda's fault because Bethesda has hated the fans for well over a decade. When Fallout New Vegas released, it was the perfect Fallout game. And Bethesda is incapable of making a good Fallout game. And they hate it so much, they are willing to destroy every game before Fallout 76 to get their way. The Fallout series is an absolute atrocity and an affront to the Fallout series lore. What they did is utterly disgusting. They made tons of communist references. They have people quietly whispering, calling people fascist throughout 8 episodes. There's even a quote in here. A quote in here. Let me do this. Or one of the people who is driving the plot, who was looked at as the lens of being the good guys, right? Who is trying to give cold fusion to the world so that everybody has power. This is a direct quote. I typed it out word for word. I'm not a communist. That's a dirty word they use to call people who aren't insane. Aren't insane. And then throughout the entire thing, there's nothing but undertones of DEI and woke nonsense. Absolute woke nonsense, which is a shame because I thought I will give the first episode credit. It is visually stunning. It is visually stunning. It looks fantastic. They include a lot of the member berries. They give it the shiny skin suit. They give it the shiny skin suit. But as soon as you scratch beneath the surface, it is nothing but terrible woke modern day writing. In the first episode, it starts out with the main character here, Lucy, doing combat training, shooting guns perfectly, and I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna make her a Mary Sue. But very quickly, they have raiders get into the vault, and she can't do a damn thing to stop them. I was like, okay. I thought they were gonna make her a Mary Sue. They utterly killed that very quickly. This might be a good series. No, it all goes downhill from there. It gives you just a little bit of hope, and then it's like, sorry, just kidding. Throughout the entire show, you learn that the NCR doesn't exist anymore because Vault-Tec nuked it. We'll get to that in a second. Vault-Tec nuked it to advance the timeline and erase New Vegas. That's what they're doing with this. They're erasing all the old Fallout lore so they can do whatever the hell they want with the new stuff. Because they despise the old stuff that they didn't make that fans love. So they nuked the NCR. And I say that singularly, right? They had one nuke go off in one town, and the NCR covered all of California, was going into Nevada. One explosion wipes out an entire state's. Well, that didn't even wipe out the entire. They wipe out an entire government with one bomb. One bomb. This is the NCR that fought Caesar's Legion. And then before anybody's like, his name is Kaiser. Yeah, no shit. Fuck off. Caesar's Legion fight with the Brotherhood of Steel, establish trade routes, farmland, have an entire standing army. Right? They are cooperating with Mr. House, who is an autocratic libertarian who says, we don't want government here. This is how things work here. Everybody can just do whatever the fuck they want. Just don't hurt other people. And he's like, that's my rule for New Vegas. This is my area. Y'all are free to come and go. I don't care. Just don't interfere. But no, they wipe that off with one bomb. So let's get into Mr. House and Vault-Tec. They have changed it for Vault-Tec as a company making vaults and doing social experiments who is embezzling so much money that they can't afford to make any more vaults. Vaults have been stopped in production, have stopped being made because they're running out of money. Because they're running out of money. They also in the show say that Vaultec is the one who launched all the nukes to gain market shares. To gain market shares. Vaultec started a nuclear war to own the market. There is no more market. There is no more market. It's gone. You own nothing. You absolutely own nothing. There is no market. There's no profit to be had. All those millions of billions of dollars that they're talking about in the show don't exist because there's no banks. We're using bottle caps. Make this make sense. Make this make sense, please, somebody. Okay, but it gets even worse from there. The Enclave. The Enclave, who is an Illuminati-esque faction in the Fallout lore, whose remnants of the US government, is actually in control of Vault-Tec, Robco, Repcon. They're in charge of all of it. They're pulling the strings of all of it. They're involved with everybody. We'll touch on Mr. House again. Robco. Mr. House owns Robco. Robert House. The autocrat libertarian is in league with Vault-Tec and the Illuminati to stage a nuclear war for profits. What? What? I don't get it. The dude who is a libertarian wants to start a nuclear war for profits when all the banks are gone and the market's gone. Like this show makes no sense. Okay? And they've already edited the wiki. Actually, I have that pulled up. I thought I had it pulled up. Maybe I closed it. Nope. Here it is. Here it is. Let's take a look at the Fallout wiki. All right. So we'll go down to here. Whoa. Why'd that just jump all the way down? Why'd that just jump all the way down? All right. Background. Where was it? Biography. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Did they edit it again? Did they edit again? I lost all this. All right, hold on. Let me touch it in chat while I'm getting in on this. All right, it's getting to the point where you're all believing that Hollywood won't completely fuck up a video game adaptation. It's worse than battered wife syndrome. Oh, hunch, it's worse than that. Bethesda, the company who now owns Fallout, who actually had a hand in Fallout 3, is the one making these changes. They came out and said, literally, day one, we approve this as canon. This is the new lore. We have just retconned Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Fallout Tactics, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4, and Fallout 76. Granted, Fallout 4 was really just mid at best, and it was a reskin of New Vegas, but yeah, Fallout 76 was absolute trash. But no, they just retconned the entire thing to say, this is the new lore. Yes, Jonathan, it does. It retcons everything, every single thing. And I'm trying to look for this because I had to go. You know what? I wonder if they edited it again because they were getting pissy. Undo regime. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where the fuck is it? All right, here we go. Yeah, so here we go. We can look at the previous revisions. So here we go on April 4th, April 4th. And a supporting character in the Fallout TV series, so we can see where this is edited. They added this whole section right here. House appears to be smoking a cigarette at a meeting with major CEOs in the Fallout TV series with a nameplate clearly labeled Robco in front of him. They put Mr. House, again, who is a autocratic libertarian, into the Illuminati. Like, I wish that was a joke. I wish it was. I have no clue. Next weekend. I'll hit you up after the stream. I gotta think, because I might be doing some stuff. I know of several trailer parks that would have dispute that with. Okay, yeah. I hear the lesbian community has a real spousal abuse problem. You know, you'd think it wasn't because, you know, men are the abusers on that one, but digressing back to the topic. So yeah, on top of them retconning all the lore from every previous Fallout, they changed one other thing: the Brotherhood of Steel. The Brotherhood of Steel is the faction that wears the power armor in the wasteland and goes around and kind of does a weird chivalrous knight thing. They got retconned too. So the original lore is they run around and steal technology because they don't believe humanity can be trusted with the means of its own destruction. Perfect example being that they nuked each other. So they go around hoarding technology and sitting on it that could destroy people, destroy entire civilizations. Now their lore has grown from, you know, they don't recruit outside of the Brotherhood, which means they have to have women that they use to, you know, bolster the numbers in their ranks. They started recruiting some people outside of the Brotherhood at a very young age. So they get brought up in the Brotherhood society. To now the Brotherhood has transgender representation, and they're also nuns. They don't have sex. They're told that if they get to if something gets hard, it pops like a pimple and kills you. They've actually absolutely turned them into a group that was trying to do the honorable thing, even though it was the bad thing, to absolute weird Christian. I know it's not Christian. I'm trying to think how to describe it. A woke person trying to describe the Crusades. It's the best way I can describe it. They're trying to propagandize that Christians be bad. They changed so much in this, so much. And what's even worse is the character who plays Lucy does a fairly fantastic job at the character. The guy who they had as the Brotherhood of Steel, Maximus, is one of the weirdest, worst written characters I've seen in a very long time. Most of the time, it's like he's autistic and has no feeling about anything. And then other times, he's sitting there eating popcorn and drooling like he's brain dead. And then he goes into some weird thing where he can figure out master plans and schemes to do things. It goes from like not caring about anyone or anything to I gotta go save the main character. I don't get it. I think it's one of the worst characters in the show. But this entire thing is nothing but a TV show written and designed by Bethesda to kill all the previous video games because they've hated the fans, that they've hated the old series, that they can't do what they want with because fans don't like it. And they think this is a way that they can just kill all that off and be like, haha, we got you fans, now you can't complain because none of it exists. This is an absolutely awful, awful Fallout show. But if you're not a fan of Fallout and you don't care about any of that and you just want to watch an okay TV show, it has very strong undertones of being woke. Some of its points right out to being pro-communism. And it just looks pretty. I don't think it's a good show. I don't think it's a good show, and I don't think it's a good Fallout show. There's a bar across the street. Uh, I knew this show would suck from the start, and the power armor looks fake as hell, like foam and rubber. It doesn't look bad. It looks like unpolished stainless steel. Right? It's 200 years in the future. There's not going to be a ton of polish. My main complaint with the power armor is it flies now, and the face mask open up. These are supposed to be sealed suits that can survive nuclear fallout radiation. But they just, regularly just take off the headsets, pop open the face plates, do all this stuff. That's a minor nitpick thing, but yeah, the suits are pretty bad. Yeah, I've noticed. Like, okay, so I keep saying this is like the same thing with Star Wars, where Star Wars fans absolutely hated the sequels, and were hated for years because of their opinion that the sequels were trash. Only for years later, people would be like, "Yeah, you know what? Now that the nostalgia's worn off, and I can completely, see Star Wars isn't that good." So you agree with me? It was no, we don't agree with you yet, but it's not good. But I said that years ago. Well, it's different now. It's the same thing. This is the new Star Wars. You're disgusting, Patrick. Yeah, I've noticed a lot of people get mad when you say this isn't a good Fallout. Like the amount of coping I've seen from, wait, we go from the US and China nuking each other to, well, no, they didn't nuke each other. Like, okay, so Fallout 3 explicitly states that the US fired the nukes first. I think it was either New Vegas or Fallout 4. It was the Chinese doing it because of the FEV. They're trying to stop the US from genetically tampering with people to make super soldiers. Then Bethesda devs came out and said it was the Chinese. And now Bethesda comes out and retcons all that and says, no, it was actually Vault-Tec. Vault-Tec launched all the nukes that destroyed the world and started the nuclear war. Because, reasons. If we were dressed up in period accurate 1940s US Marines for an anime convention, how quickly would we be kicked out? Oh, shit. Oh, Patrick, we both know you want the seaman uniform. uh, this show. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to lose my voice, so I think we're gonna end this one in an hour. I got more stuff to do. I'll have to make videos when my voice chills out. Fucking 6 days of being sick. I can't read more articles. I'd pay to see that. I think I would actually pay for Patrick to get there. Hell, I'd make the cosplay for him. Patrick, don't worry about the nozzle. Don't worry about why there's a flame at the end. Don't worry about why it's so heavy. It's totally fake and not real. There's a bunch of furries. Point the trigger. Oh. Yes. I might have to DM you. No, it was just the normal flu. I got sick Monday, and I'm still just getting over it. The fever broke like Thursday night, Friday morning. But I appreciate it's all good. A week of coughing has not been fun. Well, coughing and throwing up. Voice is just a little bit sore, but I'm still here. I'm still making videos because the show must go on unless I'm dead. or incapable of talking, the show will happen. I bitch around these parts. But I don't think I've seen you here before, man. I appreciate you showing up. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. I appreciate y'all showing up. Sorry it wasn't a longer stream. We'll get back to it next week and do a real stream. Ooh. I kind of like that idea. I did. I don't like the idea of about to land. I'd rather be there. Because they just had the like camo paints and suspenders and flamethrowers. The jungle is hot. Replant the flag. Yes. Yes. Oh, awesome. I appreciate it, man. But yeah, guys, next week we should have a normal full stream, and I hopefully get to start on time, and I'm not busy arguing with YouTube because some bullshit ass fake faggotry company is trying to fake copyright strike my shit. Yeah, so watch out for videos coming out this week. I'll get back to doing that, and then next Sunday, next Sunday, 2:00. Shameless, Shekel, Shakedown, new topics, new streams. But guys, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Until the next one, guys, be easy like sleazy.